So the month of March is National Credit Education Month. So we're challenging everyone to use this month to clean up your finances, fix that credit, bring down debt. Now, I know that's easier said than it is done, so we have some help this morning. Ashley Loveless Cunningham, the CEO of New Credit Inc. and the Chew Time app is here to talk with us. Ashley, good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
All right. Here we go. I feel like it's this first quarter of the year. We've tried to work through all the holiday bills, and it's like this debt lingers.
Yes.
It lingers. So what do we want to start with here? Credit score, bringing down debt, do they go hand in hand? What do you think?
Definitely go hand in hand. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you pull a reputable credit report. A lot of people run the Credit Karma, which is a free credit site that gives you 2 credit reports. And we have 3 credit reports, which is your Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. So you want to make sure that you're putting the reputable credit reports, which you can get a free credit report on freeannualcreditreport.com. You're able to get a free credit report, I think, from them once a month. For free. But there are some other credit sites out there that will give you your actual credit score, which is your FICO credit score that you definitely need to know, which is myfico.com. I recommend that site because that is a reputable site. It gives you your actual FICO scores, and it gives you those different virgin credit scores that we were talking about.
That's right,
the auto score, the mortgage score, your credit card score, which is great because we have so many different credit scores depending on what you're applying for. So first, pulling your credit score, identifying the derogatory accounts that's on the credit report, and just identifying the things that are actually hurting your credit score.
It's hard to know exactly what that is, at least with some of these websites now. They give you a green light, a yellow light, or a red light, depending on. Is that good enough to go off of, at least to start looking into whether it's certain kinds of accounts, a revolving account or a loan? You see a little red light, let's go in and look? Yeah.
Typically, if you see something red, we've taught this in elementary school, it's negative. Something's bad. You need to stop. If you see a collection, a charge off, something along those lines, repossessions, foreclosures, those are derogatory accounts. Those accounts are affecting your credit score. They're affecting your overall credit profile. One thing that I always teach my mentees and my clients, credit score is key, but profile is that is the platform, because most creditors want to know, what have you been doing with your credit? You can have a 700 credit score, but if you don't have a good mix of credit, then you still may be declined for that account because it doesn't show as a creditor that you are capable of paying back debt. So you want to make sure that you're building out the profile correctly first and foremost.
I think sometimes too, we might see an old collection and go, wait a minute, I thought I paid that bill, or I thought I took care of it. And now it's almost overwhelming because I don't even know who to call to get rid of this thing.
See that a lot as well.
So what do we do?
And in that situation, whenever you pay a creditor, I don't recommend that you pay collections, and that gets really, really deep. However, if you do decide to pay a creditor, a collection agency, make sure that you get a receipt. Get some type of documentation, whether it's an email or a receipt, something saying that it's been paid. Get you a filing system. Keep those documents, because these companies are human too. They are computerized. Everything is done on a computer typically. So things do happen. A lot of times they try to double dip. But if you have that documentation that has proven that you've paid this account, you definitely can go back and pull that up and send it out and say, hey, this has been taken care of, because it happened more than we expected to.
Yeah, you have to be your own advocate in that situation.
Correct.
Let's talk about some ways to boost credit and lower high credit utilization.
Oh, great. That's a great topic. One of the ways that I recommend that you build your credit, boost your credit, is it really depends on the profile. If you're a beginner that's starting out, that has had some credit problems in the past, and you need to get that score moving, you don't want to typically go apply for accounts because you're not in a position to get approved for accounts. So you want to access what's called credit builders. And your credit builders are accounts that do not require a credit pull. They do not require you to have a great credit history. They are just what they say they are. They're credit builders. They're for individuals who are trying to rebuild their credit. So what you want to do is apply for like Self-Lender. You have Kovo. You have Extra Card. You have it's a lot of companies out there. And what I would do is suggest is go to Google and type in credit builders. Add those accounts. Let those accounts revolve for about 6 months. Make sure that you pay those accounts online, because those accounts do report late if you don't pay. The objective is to build your credit score. So once those accounts have reported, you see your scores are going up, and you're also gaining positive payment history and age, then you want to approach the banks, like your credit unions, and see what type of credit programs that they have that can help you to continue continue to establish credit. Another thing is secured credit card, using your own money, secured loan using your own money, and at that point, you're able to pay that loan back each month. It shows a revolving payment history. And then once you see the scores increase, a good payment profile is being generated, then you can start approaching the cars, the houses, or even credit cards, just depending on what you want to apply for. But you have to start somewhere, which in essence, you just don't want to go out and start getting inquiries and getting denials.
Right.
We want to start where we know we can get something and get approved for it and continue to build.
Because then you got a bunch of inquiries on your account and with no approvals,
Correct.
and that doesn't help you. All that is negative. Yes. So with your company, New Credit Inc., how do you help people that are in this position where maybe I found my credit report, I don't even know what to do with it, but I know that score isn't where I want it?
So what I do, I've been in business for 18 years. I have a free group on Facebook. It's called New Credit Inc. University. I've had the opportunity to work with over 10,000 people. So what I do is typically individuals come to me, of course, they have credit issues. So we would do what's called a consultation. I will analyze their credit report and tell them what's affecting the credit score. Give them a full strategy of what they need to do from A to Z. If there is a program that I can help them with, then I offer that, recommend that program to them. I also offer DIY programs. So because I've been in business a long time, I've seen all different scenarios. So I like to help individuals get educated along the process. Yeah. Not me just doing the work, but them learning along the process. So a lot of times I'll recommend that you do it yourself.
Yeah, well, it really empowers a person to take control of their finances. Ashley Loveless Cunningham, you are the CEO of New Credit Inc., and the Chew Time app is yours as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again. It's nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, good luck, everybody.